APW Classics. What you just witnessed is one of my all-time favorite matches in APW history. The legendary one-man gang, the original punk slapper, coming in to take care of business for me. And the man that he got first was Johnny Dollar. And I know everybody watching that match is wondering, whatever happened to Johnny Dollar after that beating he took from one-man gang? Well, word has it he had a heart attack and is no longer in professional wrestling. That's the kind of man the one-man gang is. He's a legend in this business, and he was right here in APW taking care of my personal business by destroying people. And coming up next, we've got another classic. We've got the Indians with Attitude, Chief Jay Eagle and Johnny Eagle, against two legends of professional wrestling, Demolition Axe and Greg Valentine. Jay, I know this is probably one of your favorite matches of all time.
You know, Jeff, the people at APW did everything they could do to get the titles off me and Johnny. The IWA's rule, and in this next match with the Big Hammer and Demolition Axe, we're going to show you why we was the tag team champions, and we only lost them when we wanted to.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, Demolition Axe and Greg the Hammer Valentine against the Indians with Attitude.
We have this week Greg the Hammer Valentine and Axe of Demolition up against the IWA for the ACW Tag Team Championship.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, Keith. Greg the Hammer Valentine along with Demolition Axe definitely has more experience than the IWA, but you got to remember one thing. IWA is carrying the gold, and they're not.
You're exactly right, Chance. The Hammer and Axe, hey, they're going to have to beat the IWA. The IWA doesn't have to beat them.
Keith, for once we agree on something, that's almost scary, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Jay Eagle is the veteran of the IWA group. Across the ring stands the two veterans known as Demolition Axe and Greg the Hammer Valentine making their way in to the ACW area. And I can't wait to call this one.
Johnny Eagle, he's no pushover. One half of the ACW Tag Team Champions. Boy, what a matchup. What a great main event this week, fans. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
Let me tell you something, Keith. Right now, these fans are looking at the IWA like they're underdogs. You got to remember one thing. They're carrying the gold. They're carrying the strap, so to speak. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Remember, the veteran duo is going to have to defeat them 1, 2, 3 in order to capture the goal here in ACW.
You're exactly right, Chance. We're going to see if experience or what kind of experience comes out on top, whether it's just being simply a veteran or maybe ruling the IWA for quite some time like the IWA has.
Jay Eagle over here giving the audience a hard time. Nothing new about that. And Demolition Axe starting off against the IWA.
And fans, this one is underway. It's going to be Axe and Johnny Eagle as they lock up.
Into a side headlock for the ride.
Here comes Axe. The big shoulder block puts Johnny Eagle on his back.
I'll tell you one thing right now. You cannot go strength with Demolition Axe because this guy right here is right at the 300-pound mark, and he will knock you into next week.
He is a huge competitor. Johnny Eagle claiming that Axe pulled his hair. Referee Mike Jackson says no. As the two men lock up again, there's the arm twist from Axe.
A little hair pull there by Demolition Axe. obvious to me. How about you, Keith?
What?
You don't know. You're just agreeing with me.
Hey, I'm just going to call it like I see it. Chances. Johnny Eagle puts some big right hands, and now it's all Axe.
And for the ride he goes. Isn't that a hard turn? Follows it up with a clothesline.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, Demolition Axe about took him into next week on that clothesline.
Demolition Axe with the size advantage.
And here comes the tag to Greg the Hammer Valentine.
And a big knee to the midsection. And again. Boy, what a veteran. How many championships has this guy held?
Greg the Hammer Valentine has had more titles around his waist than I guess every audience member in here put together. This is a veteran of the wrestling sport that we love.
And we're going to see how Johnny Eagle can handle this kind of competitor. And so far he's doing okay. He works on the left arm of the Hammer.
And here's the tag to the veteran Jay Eagle coming off that top rope with a chop into the elbow. Drops him into a schoolboy.
And trying to roll him up, but...
Demolition Axe there to break it up, Keith.
Yeah, and did you notice how Johnny Eagle got the Hammer over in their corner and tagged in the Indian Outlaw, Jay Eagle. A whole lot of experience in the ring.
Ducks the elbow, hits him with a chop. Greg the Hammer Valentine backing up, Keith. When have you ever seen him do that? That shows he's got respect for Jay Eagle.
Well, you have to respect Jay Eagle. Former ACW U.S. champ. Now one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions.
Let me tell you something about the IWA. Sure they cheat, sure they do anything to break the rules to win, but you got to agree with one thing. They are the Tag Team Champions, and I just love it.
Well, and they've been ruling the ACW. And listen to this crowd. Here at Camp Lejeune, Jacksonville, North Carolina fans. And a big right elbow puts Jay Eagle, the Indian Outlaw, down for the count of 2.
Snapmare takeover into a rear chin lock, and man, he wrenching that in tight.
Wow.
And notice outside the ring, watch ye. One-third of the IWA Indians with attitude right here in American Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah, he's going to be there to support the IWA. He always is.
And I'm telling you, I never said that Greg Valentine and Axe couldn't give him a run for the money. I just don't know if they're going to be able to beat them here in the home territory of the Indians. The IWA right here in ACW.
I'm real anxious for the ending of this match. I tell you, we could have new ACW champions this week, fans. And there's the double team from the IWA, Johnny Eagle and his brother, the Indian Outlaw.
Big hard clotheslining, down goes the Hammer. And I got to give the Doc one thing on credit here as far as the booking committee. At least he's bringing in some major players. Not like these other federations.
No question about it, Chance. It's getting better each week.
What's that doctor's name?
It's Dr. Walker.
Oh.
Dr. Johnny Walker, look at this.
Hey, as long as he writes the paychecks, I'm fine with him. And good Lord.
Boy, we heard this all the way across from this arena here on Camp Lejeune. And there goes Eagle, hard onto that floor.
Big elbow smash by Demolition Axe and drops down with a hammer elbow, so to speak.
One of the hardest hitters in the game. And there you saw that big elbow, that bionic elbow.
Here we go. Jay Eagle squaring off with the Hammer. Now we got a double team situation. And the IWA fighting for their lives at this point, and you can't blame them. For the ride. Big hard clothesline.
Puts the Hammer down. And Eagle goes for the pin. The referee, Mike Jackson, on top of his game, on top of the action.
Well, Mike Jackson saying his feet was on the rope. I didn't see it. Of course,
Well, I
this
saw it.
junky monitor they give me, I can't tell anything anyway.
I saw it, and all the fans here at Camp Lejeune, and all the fans at home watching it on television saw it.
Oh, I bet they did.
Down for the count of 2.
Close 2 count. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think it'll be an upset on the IWA's part. I just think that Demolition Axe and Greg the Hammer Valentine is going to have a hard time beating IWA here in ACW.
That's right. Boss, if you think about it, it could be an upset either way.
Well, don't count the IWA out. Big hard clothesline by Axe. Greg Hammer Valentine with another one. And here we go with a figure 4 leg lock, looks like to me. Johnny and Jay Eagle out here beating the living daylights out of each other. And inside the ring, watch Cheesy breaking it up. Referee calling for the bell.
He's calling for the bell.
And I'm going to tell you something. IWA was in trouble first time in a long time here in ACW.
Attention wrestling fans.